Hi guys, my name's Mark O'Hare. This is We Love Betting. Just looking at the best Football League bets ahead of the weekend. Haven't had time to put a piece together as I'm away this weekend, so hopefully this video will suffice. I'll try and keep it nice and short. So starting in the Championship, Derby take on Bristol City on Saturday. Derby, I'm not completely sold on this season, and I also don't think Bristol City are as bad as the table probably says they are. However, it's hard to turn down 10 to 11 quotes on the Rams picking up 3 points in this game on Saturday. 10 to 11 at Betfred. They, of course, went to extra time on Wednesday night in the FA Cup, which isn't ideal, but they did essentially play a reserve team in that game, prioritising this match, prioritising promotion, and so they should as well, I should say. 11 wins and 18 since Steve McLaren returned to the club, 11 clean sheets in that time, 7 wins and 2 draws, 0 defeats at Pride Park, 8 clean sheets in 9. Really, really impressive stuff from Derby. They're not necessarily the most fluent or dominant team you'll find in the Championship this season, but they do seem to get the job done, and that's why I'm gonna put my invest my faith and cash in Derby getting a result this weekend, because Bristol City, it's really hard to defend them basically on a week-to-week basis. Now they are better than the results are showing, but Tammy Abraham in the news this week for all the wrong reasons. That's going to cast a shadow on his involvement and his mindset if he is involved. Lee Johnson, the manager, who I'm a big fan of, he's not really helping himself with the constant tinkering of systems, formations, kind of going against his own principles and beliefs, if you like, as well, in order to try and turn that ship around. Bristol City have lost 8 of 10 games now. They've lost the last 6 on the road, taken a solitary point in 27, or from a possible 27 away from home. Only rock bottom Rotherham have picked up fewer points away from home. They've lost 10 of 14 away. Their only victory in 10 weeks came against Rotherham at home, and it was a narrow victory too, so very hard to really justify Bristol City getting anything from Derby this weekend. So I'm happy for Derby to be my team in the Championship this week. Moving on then. Bury take on Swindon. Bury over 1.5 goals here at 11 to 10 with William Hill is the play. They've scored at least twice in half of their fixtures this season, 15 of 30, including 8 in 14 at home. This bet has won, which, as you can see, is better than a 50% strike rate. We're getting 11 to 10 here. They've scored 13 goals in the last 5 home games. James Vaughan, of course, in fantastic form as well. Only 4 teams are averaging more shots when playing at home in League One this season than Bury. You look at Swindon, the Cole Hearth stats aren't pretty. Conceded at least twice in 8 of 15 away, conceding an average of 1.93 goals away from home. Only 6 clubs are averaging more shots against when playing away from home. No side has faced more shots on target in League One this season per game than Swansea from Swindon. And away from home, that figure goes up to 7.5 shots on target per game conceded per game. That's just not acceptable. Easily the worst in the division. And then you look at the state of the club since Shearer's taken charge. 9 defeats in 16, just 3 wins. The first of which came just 48 hours after he arrived. The club had only 2 training sessions after his appointment, so you can't really count that really as him having a huge effect. He's not actually attended a single pre or post match press conference. He was given full control of transfers, tactics, team selection. He wasn't even at the game last week when they lost at home to bitter rivals Swindon. That was their 7th defeat in 8. The guy's a joke, and I just hope Swindon get rid of him as soon as possible to have any chance of survival. But Bury to score at least twice this weekend looks a fantastic bet, odds against. And moving on to League Two. And a team I really like, and I'm looking at them to potentially win promotion actually, is Mansfield. They're on 4 to 5 of Ladbrokes to beat Hartlepool at home. I was really surprised when Adam Murray walked away because I thought he put the very solid foundations into that club. But Steve Evans has come in, shaken things up a little bit, kept that solid base, but also added an attacking intent to the team. He's won 8 promotions. You wouldn't rule out another one now. They're only 2 points off the playoffs. 24 points from 13 he's taken. No defeats in 7. 5 wins in 6. Conceded just 1 goal in that time. The back 4 of Bennett, Pearce, White, and who's the other one? Benning, Pearce, White, and Bennett. Really impressing at the back defensively. Up front, Shaquille Coolhurst has added to what's already there with Matt Green and Ewan Arkin and Pat Hoban. They're looking very good going forward, scoring goals, as we saw when they won away at Cambridge 3-1. First time Cambridge had conceded 3 goals or more in 31 games. Beat Barnet last week, really impressive. They've got a great chance to pick up some more points with a lot of winnable home games coming up against bottom half opposition. which is where they do their best work. If you go back to the start of last season, their home record against bottom half teams: 13 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats. Away, home and away against the bottom half, 25 wins, 7 draws, and 8 defeats. Really impressive stuff. And they're playing a Hartlepool team now under Dave Jones's watch. They've made reasonable improvements under him, made 3 signings, but you can tell that he's not happy with the team because 4 trialists played in a game on Monday for the reserves for Hartlepool. So he's obviously looking around for improvements. Away from home, they continue to be trouble. 21 defeats and 37 away games since the start of last season. Just 2 points picked up on their travels since the 1st of October. 6 defeats in 8 away, and they're conceding on average 2 goals per game away from home too. So I think Mansfield, you've seen the money come for them already this week. They're around 4 to 5. They probably will go shorter, but I'm happy with 4 to 5 at Ladbrokes for them to win. So the treble this weekend, I'd back these all in singles as well as the treble. Derby to win 10 to 11 at Bedford. Bury to score over 1.5 goals 11 to 10 with William Hill, and Mansfield to beat Hartlepool at 4 to 5 at Ladbrokes. Best of luck.